I'm here. I'm here. You know I hate it. I'm here. Standing in line for the club. Me and my crew, we got things to do. Oh. Come back. Come here. And I swear I kid you not. As soon as we arrived, just a second. I gotta load the comments. Click on that. Oh, Lord have mercy. I gotta get up in this club. Let's exhaust this. I'll make sure it's shared. What'd that say? Okay. Okay, I shared. Alright, fine. Oh, you know what? Y'all might as well stay here until I get rid of this. Boop, 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 boop. I'm not the grand entrance type. I like to be on time. But tonight I'm coming. Is everything on Do Not Disturb? Because I don't want no bullshit this week. I don't. We're not behind. We were actually on time. Yeah, it's freezing. Yeah, normally I'm hot, y'all, but today I'm... Oh, fuck. I forgot to put the comments back on. Normally I'm hot, but this week I'm cold. Shit. I turned the heat... That's probably because I turned the heat off at like 4 just to be prepared because I was ready. Anywho, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Library Live. I am your homeboy, Darrell Antonio Tremaine, on the 1s, 2s, and 3s. Have y'all ever had this? This is like, I promise you, this is all cornbread's fault. I knew nothing of Faygo candy apple until I met cornbread. For that matter, I didn't even drink Faygo much until I met cornbread. This shit, I promise you, if you are a diabetic, don't touch it. If you are pre-diabetic, don't touch it. If you're a regular, like you're not even like a diabetic, nothing, just don't touch it. This shit is so good. But it ain't, I promise you, your sugar will go through the roof. But it's so good. It's candy apple. It don't taste like a candy apple to me. It tastes like straight sugar. But it's good. I have, cornbread usually drinks this one. And then I started drinking the cotton candy one, which is even worse. Like, that one is super sugary too. But they're so good. But terrible for you. Anywho, I hope you guys had a good week. How was your week? What you do? Things of that nature. My week was long and exhausting. Like, I took Saturday off for the Wendy Williams party. We'll talk about that in a minute. But it still felt like I worked 5 days. And I just wanted to be over. I do. I miss coleslaw in this case. I want it to be over. And, shit. It was just a long work week. I was over it after Monday. Like, I was ready to go. We're back to work until 11 o'clock thanks to Daddy D. Wine and his glasses. So, I'm stuck at work until 11. I'd be like, girl, watching the clock like, please, somebody just shoot me right now. Just do it. I won't even mind. It's exhausting. We've been so used to closing at 10. That was a nice look. I can get home, have me a little din-din, be asleep by midnight, but not anymore. Now I'm back to my regularly schedule, being up till 2, 3 a.m., fiddling and doing stupid shit. Excuse me. Nonetheless, I am thankful to be employed and things of that nature, because you know how the people do. So, that's that. Anywho, let's swan dive right into the mess of it all. Speaking of the Wendy Williams party, the Wendy Williams biopic was on Saturday, and the documentary as well. Do I have a... That's a video. We don't want to necessarily play the video, but we'll just talk about it. We'll let the video play with no audio. So, the biopic was Saturday and the documentary, 4 hours, 8 to 12, and I was glued for all 4 hours. This biopic from Lifetime, y'all usually fuck up people's lives and things of that nature, but I guess Wendy said, y'all ain't about to fuck up my life, and she got behind the scenes and things of that nature. Baby, they did this documentary and biopic right. Okay? So, Sierra Payton, first of all, give her a motherfucking Oscar right now. Because Mama had Wendy Williams down to the mannerisms, okay? Down to the mannerisms. What up, dog? Morocco as well. We don't know much about Kelvin. We know very little about Kelvin and, you know, the way he acts, the way he talks, things of that nature. But Morocco, from the way Wendy describes him, Morocco did that. Morocco's from like Empire, P Valley. I know him from Empire. I've yet to be able to watch P Valley. I got to get the stars. There's like an additional thing I could put on my Hulu so I can watch the stars stuff. I'm going to do it eventually because P Valley is coming back. I believe they said in June. So I need to be, you know, caught up before it gets here. But baby, listen. She covered everything. There is one thing I had an issue with the documentary or the movie. I felt like it was like rushed through the first part of her life just to get to the her and Kelvin portion. And that was it was like rushed. I needed more than the 2 hours that I was given. But she did cover almost, as far as I know, everything in them 2 hours. Hey, boo. She talked about the drug abuse. We all knew Wendy did crack. It was no secret. She tells us that all the time on a regular basis. So we knew that. She mentioned a couple of flings she had that we didn't know about. Homeboy from Rakim, Eric B. and Rakim. Apparently she was pregnant by him at one point and had an abortion. He also allegedly, according to her, ruined her credit and had warrants out for her arrest and things of that nature from renting cars because apparently he couldn't afford his own. He has laughably denied these claims, but he was a good sport about the whole situation. The guy, she talked about being date raped by, I forget his name, but his wife. I told you guys about this a couple of weeks ago. I forget his name. He was some 90s R&B singer. He had one song. It wasn't that it was popping at the time, but that's all we got from him. And his wife came forward. He's going on to glory, by the way. His wife came out and said that these accusations are false, this, that, and the third. Wendy ain't lying. Wendy ain't lying. At this point, Wendy ain't got shit to lie about, which I'm going to be talking about in just a minute. So we talked about that. We talked about drugs. We talked about radio career. Most people don't know. I really appreciated her going into her radio time because most people only know Wendy for her TV situation. But the radio Wendy was that girl. Contrary to popular belief, Wendy was that girl back in the 90s and things of that nature, late 90s, early 2000s on the radio. And I didn't know she worked for Kathy Hughes, the HBIC over at Urban One. I had no idea. I didn't know that. I learned something new. I wonder if Kathy Hughes, she made her seem like Kathy Hughes was a real B.I. She might have been. I don't know Kathy personally. I don't know that to be true. I'm just saying. That's what the movie made it seem like. Let's talk the divorce. So she got into the divorce with Kelvin. So apparently, before we talk about that, let's talk about the miscarriages and things of that nature. Now, we knew about the miscarriages. I didn't know how many. So she had 2 5-month miscarriages. Then she gave birth. Unfortunately, it was a stillborn baby girl. And then that's when young Kevin came around. She went to another doctor. And the other doctor told her, look, all you need to do is your uterus is strong enough for you to be carrying the baby and running around tipping and dipping and how you doing it and things of that nature. You need to be like on bed rest, sitting the fuck down. And poof, here's young Kevin. So that went down. Now, Kelvin, let's talk about you, you shady bitch. Now, what you done did, you done went and cheated on Wendy while she was pregnant and started this situation with Sabrina. Sabrina, right? Who's the girl who's been... Sharina. It's Sharina, not Sabrina. Sabrina's the girl who's been talking with T.I. and Tiny and things of that nature. I get them mixed up. So that's when you start cheating with Sharina. Things of that nature. Okay, so I am compelled to believe that Wendy is the one that leaked the news about Kelvin receiving mail at the address because I didn't know she went to their house that he bought for her the jump off and the baby and apparently a dog. I didn't know that you did all of this. You went to the house, you spray painted the garage, you painted the goddamn mailbox pink and glued the bitch shut. You was taking pictures of the inside. It was just so very much typical angry baby mama-ish. And I was here for all of it. She mentioned in the documentary that she had been hatching a divorce plan all this time. Yes, she was staying in a relationship, and yes, she know we was calling her stupid and all that stuff, and yes, we understand that she be telling y'all to leave y'all man, but she had a plan. The plan was when Kevin graduates, that's when I'm going to, get out. So she gave herself 2 years after the whole Sharina news hit the fan. Kevin graduated from college, or not from college, from high school. Boom, plan in place. And now Kelvin, or little Kevin, is down in Miami in college. He's still in college. He got like 2 years. Nonetheless, she got out. I didn't know he was that bad to like the crew of the show. So all the stuff that we be hearing, like when Nene made those accusations about the show, and this is back when they weren't friends. Post Wendy and Nene being friends. I mean, they're not friends now, thanks to that last little situation. But prior to that, when they really weren't friends, that probably had all to do with Kevin. Anything that was negative regarding Wendy probably had to do with Kelvin, excuse me. She wants it to be clear. Kelvin is her ex-husband. Kevin is her son. There's a difference. So I'm trying to differentiate the two and make sure I keep saying Kelvin here, Kevin there. So that's that. It was really good. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, I really suggest you plug on your TV. You know how Lifetime do with documentaries and biopics and things of that nature. They air that shit daily on repeat. So I'm sure it's probably on right now if you click on Lifetime right now. So check it out. My skin is gonna fight me. It's gonna fight me for this soda. I promise it is. Me and my Fenty face been working quite well, but this soda is not gonna be it. So that was that. Brandy, the vocal Bible, the legend. No, he's not a junior. Surprisingly, Kelvin is his real name. The husband. Kevin is the son. He's not a junior though. Catch. She was smart. Let's talk Brandy. Because this makes me smile. Even though I have the DVD, so I can watch whenever the fuck I want to. However, it's going to be good for all the little black girls to now finally see the first black Cinderella. Brandy, the vocal Bible Norwood, is finally coming to Disney+. She broke the news today on The View. She was doing promo for her. She's going to be on The Voice this season as one of the little vocal coaches. And I guess she was on there to talk about it. I am so excited about this because I've been telling my little cousin, who, the 7-year-old who gets on the last nerve I got, but I love her to death. I've been telling her, like, listen, like, you need to learn the legends, the icons of the time, of your roots. These are your roots, little girl. And you be watching all these Disney shows and all this stuff on Disney+, but you've never seen Brandy, the icon Norwood, as Cinderella. She was the first black Cinderella. Quite frankly, most people, black and white, only revere this version of Cinderella as the only Cinderella. So she gonna be getting into it forcibly when this releases. I'm like, girl, sit your ass down, turn it on your little tablet, and you gonna watch it on loop until you learn the words like I know the words. And I'm gonna sing it with you. February 12th. Be prepared. Shout out to Brandy. That was very exciting news for me. So let's talk the Weeknd real quick. So the Weeknd's on the Super Bowl halftime show this Sunday at, I don't know where they're going to be at. I don't even know who's playing. Y'all know I don't know. Don't even ask me. All I know is that the Weeknd's gonna be up there going, "Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights," and all that stuff. So, he also revealed that he's going on tour. Listen, the Weeknd not playing with this Corona. He said, "Fuck this Corona shit. We getting back to the coins." So he revealed that there will be the After Hours tour 2022 starting, new dates added. Now this is the tour I guess he was getting ready to embark on post COVID, and now he's re-bringing it back, and he got dates. So he just said, "Fuck it, whether Corona's here or not, bitch, we getting up on that stage and we blinded by the lights and things of that nature." He will be coming to Cleveland. I will be going. I will. And will. They already doing the little ticket giveaways on the radio, and we got a whole year. They giving away tickets already. I was listening to the radio today, skipping through 107.9, and they was talking. Roe Digger was on there talking about some. Yeah, not Roe Digger. Is it Roe Digger or Roe Digger? It's Roe. Roe Digger is the rapper. She's Roe Digger. Okay, so Roe Digger was on there giving away tickets and things of that nature. So if you ain't interested in getting tickets, I'm gonna be there. I'll pay for this show. I love to see the Weeknd. I'm taking off. I'm gonna make a whole event. You know I'm good for making something out of nothing. I'm gonna make it a whole weekend. I'm gonna take off. Hopefully the clubs is back open by then. If they ain't, club parking lot. That's what you do at concerts. I don't know about y'all, but when I went to see the Monster Ball when Lady Gaga came by myself, because I'm an avid go by yourselfer. I am. If don't nobody want to go, fuck that shit. Get your tickets and go by yourself. I made so many friends down there. I got friends that I still talk to now from that show. Get them tickets and go on your own, sis. But that's neither here nor there. I went down there. We had the best time. Liberated. Just Lady Gaga fans, the Little Monsters, we always have a good time. This is back when at the height of my little monsterness, by the way. Such a good show. A show. A SHOW. Oh, she put on. So I parked in the parking lot, right? It was like the parking garage by, what's that street? It's right across from Tower City. The little circle one. Baby, when I tell you going back to the car, everybody, this is like the Monster Ball. So Born This Way was out already. So people was bumping Born This Way, the Fame Monster album, because it took us all like 30, 40 minutes just to get out of the fucking parking garage because we was all trying to get out. Baby, people was dancing in the circles. That was the club in itself. I was like, oh, let me turn my radio. This is when I had Darius. Darius was my first car. The Times. Such a good show. But that's neither here nor there. I say all that to say this. Listen, sis. If don't nobody want to go, get them fucking tickets and go by yourself. Get you a drink. Shit, I like going places by myself anyway at this point in my life. I don't need a whole entourage anymore. I used to be that guy who needed a lot of people around when I went places. Not anymore. At this point in my life, I prefer to go places by myself. Because I ain't got to worry about coordinating with nobody. I ain't got to worry about you, what you doing, what you want to do. It's all about me. Like Penay Proud says, it's all about me. It's all about me. Anyhow, so the Weeknd tour. Get on his website for ticket prices and things of that nature. I don't know if they're on sale yet. Listen. We're going to talk about this. Then we're going to talk about what y'all want to talk about. Because I know y'all want to talk about it. What'd I say? Yes. I miss Darius. Every time I see a Galant or a Mitsubishi, I be like, oh, I wonder what Darius is doing in car heaven. Or is he somebody's air conditioner right now? Because you know Mitsubishi make air conditioners. So they probably just took him and turned him into an air conditioner, keeping somebody cool as he should be. My guy. Anywho, baby, let me tell y'all about R. Kelly's dumbass family. All y'all dumb as hell. Like, one thing, don't do no stupid shit around me. If you, relatives, any relatives watching, do not do stupid shit around Darrell, because if there's a reward, if the police come knocking on my door, interrupting my nap and my sleep, you going down. I'm not with that whole, family, we ride or die. I'm not that guy. So don't do no illegal shit around me. Because if the reward is high enough, you going down. And I would expect you to do the exact same. I respect you enough not to be breaking the law around you, so you respect me the same way. That's all I'm asking. So R. Kelly's dumbass cousin done went down to his cousin's name is Richard. Richard went down to, R. Kelly's in the jailhouse for all the sexual assault, misconduct, things of that nature, trafficking, holding people against their will, peeing on people, all that stuff. So Richard, his cousin, I guess Robert authorized his cousin to, I don't know where the fuck he got $500,000 from, but they went and found $500,000 and bribed one of the witness girls not to talk. She didn't take the money. She told on this dumbass. But come to find out, you big dummy, you didn't meet her in an alley, check her for wires, like you're supposed to do when you do dumb illegal shit like this. Your dumb ass sent her a text message, which I'm sure probably said, hey, if you don't tell on Robert, we'll give you $500,000. I'm sure it was that simple as these motherfuckers are. I'm like, you gotta be making this shit up. Now your dumbass Richard is facing 15 years in the slammer right next to Robert because you decided to send a text message instead of doing this the old-fashioned way. If you want to cover some shit up, you have to do it the old-fashioned way. You got to go to the alley, a dark alley. Not one with a flickering light, but it has to be dark, no lights at all. You got to do the pat down to make sure they're not wired. Make sure they weren't followed. All of that stuff. And then, I watch a lot of IDTV if you haven't noticed. And then you ask the questions and things of that nature. You don't do it that's you might as well call her on a recorded line and was like, hey girl, hey. So you trying to make this happen or no? We got $500K for you. If you don't say a word. You might as well call. You sent out a text message. Now Robert looks even worse. We already knew he was paying people off, but now we have substantial proof that y'all was paying people off. So who else have we paid off? You dummy. R. Kelly's never getting out of jail. What? With family like this, you ain't getting out ever. You big dummies. Poor Robert. No, poor Robert. You need to sit there and think about what you and your dumbass cousin, Richard. All right. So let's talk. We're going to make this real brief because I don't care. I care maybe this much about this entire situation. So I'm laying in bed, minding my business 2 mornings ago actually. I open my Twitter. It's literally maybe 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. I open my Twitter and I am immediately smacked in the face with penis videos, allegedly of Trey SONGZ. Here I go. I'm like, God damn it. Okay, so what because it's in my job description to investigate these kind of things, here I am, watching the video, annoyed by it because I'm like, first of all, she's terrible at what she's doing. Let's start there. Secondly, it's dark. What did you film this on? A Kyocera? There's no light. The lighting is terrible. It's just bad. Those are my first 2 issues. So I can't even be like, oh, nudes, because the nudes aren't even appealing. Just ghetto. So come to find out, Trey SONGZ leaked, in my opinion. The video was posted. They didn't say where it came from. But if you ask me, Trey SONGZ leaked this new video of him getting less than appealing oral sex from a random woman. Woman is unidentified, currently being identified as Jane Doe, and as she should be. She probably should go into hiding because at this point, here's my thing, and then we'll get back to the story. If you gonna sign, let me tell you one thing. If I'm gonna sign an NDA to sleep with somebody of a particular caliber, you better believe, and then you wanna film this, you better believe I'm going to be on that camera turning it out. Because I've signed an NDA. So you don't want me to say nothing about it. You don't want me to talk about it. Oh, bitch, you're going to remember my name by the time we're finished. You're going to remember every trick, every Cirque du Soleil stunt that is pulled in this boudoir, since I can't talk about it, courtesy of this NDA. That's just where I stand. But baby girl, I guess, was just happy to be there, so she just was very lazy, if you will, with the performance. Neither here nor there. So, and now all of a sudden, Trey Songz is releasing music. He's doing a Valentine's Day virtual concert, of course, because this is what you do when nude pictures of yourself leak. Trey, we know it was you. And normally, this is how this whole nude things happen. Normally, when these celebrities leak these nudes, there are one or two, especially men, when it's like dick pics and things of that nature. This is how you know if it's them or not. If the public consensus is yes, like if it's a good, like in Trey Songz's case, women are swooning, gays are over the moon. So this is a good look at this point for him. So he ain't got to say much. He doesn't have to confirm or deny it. He can just egg it on. Because he hasn't confirmed or denied that it was him. He's just egged it on. Egging us on to believe, yes, it's me, but I'm not going to tell you that. Now, if he came out and started denying it, then we're like, okay, it may not be him. He ain't got nothing to prove. But in this case, I believe it's him. I was just like, okay. The performance just threw me. Like, I couldn't even enjoy it. And stop calling sex clips sex tapes. Please. It got to be you Gen Z people. It got to be. Because this was all of 7 seconds. That is not a sex tape. Us millennials of a particular age, come from the sex tape era. A sex tape is something, an extended piece of footage. I mean, 30 minutes plus. That's a tape. Paris Hilton is a tape. Kim is a tape. Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee, a tape. Not a clip. Stop peddling these little Snapchat filters and things as sex tapes. They are not. That's why I fell off the bed. I was like, oh, tape. I was like, wait, this is 7 seconds. This ain't no fucking tape. Got me, I done fucked around and got mad again. I want another one. Oh, my skin is gonna be a mess. Anywho, if you're interested, Trey Songz, I don't know if maybe it's an extended clip on his OnlyFans. If y'all, listen, I'm not paying for it on my own. So here's what we do. If we all come together, put together $1, everybody put $1 in, we can go get the OnlyFans and see what's on there. Then we can cancel our subscription because he not getting more than 20 of our dollars. I'll be damned if I pay. I don't even pay for OnlyFans from regular people. I'm damn sure not paying for OnlyFans for some celebrity who ain't got shit else better to do but make bullshit ass videos and peddle money from their fans. I'm definitely not. But for research purposes, if we are interested, let me know. Anybody want to put $1 in? I'll put $1 in. I'll put 5 in. Shit, let's get started. I'll put the 5 in. So all I need is $15 more. And we'll get it and we'll see what he got going on there. Okay. Let me talk about this shit before I move on any further. Because this story pissed me off. And I felt the need to make sure I spoke on it. And spoke on it loud. And things of that nature. So, meet, what's his name? Gardner Frazier. Gardner Frazier on the left. Is currently serving 1 year in prison for tampering with evidence in the murder of, excuse me, to our right, Miss Pretty Eyes, Dominic DJ, what's his last name? Brodus. Dominic DJ Brodus. Now, here's why I felt the need to do this story. Because it pissed me off when I was reading it. So, Mr. Gardner here on the left is a closet case, if you will. Closet case, when I say closet case, you know what I mean. He is either at minimum bisexual, at most a flaming hot Cheeto. This is one of the reasons why black gays have a problem with the white gays. This is exactly why. Anywho. So, Gardner and DJ were allegedly involved in whether it was just a sexual relationship or if it was more than that, we will never know. Why? Because he's gone on to glory. Apparently, according to the court documents, this is the story I believe, which is the prosecution's the prosecution's story. Gardner called DJ to his house. This happened down in Florida, by the way, of course. Called him to his house. Allegedly, we don't know much about the details of what happened, but at the end of the day, DJ was shot twice in the back of his head. His cell phone was disappeared into thin air. Mr. Gardner decided to call his cousin first after the shooting, then his father, who, by the way, is an ex-cop in Florida, and then he finally phoned for the police. So, why am I pissed? I'll tell you why. Because not only he got off on this courtesy of that dumb ass, the stupidest law. Like, I'll take that back. It's not stupid for us. Or it's not stupid for them. It's stupid for us because we can't use this same stand your ground defense. Stand your ground, let me just be quite transparent. Stand your ground is not for black people. Black people don't be trying to stand grounds. Your ass going to jail. You are going to jail. That stand your ground shit is for a certain complexion. A certain complexion. So, and didn't they just pass shit up here too in Ohio? Stand your ground is for white people. I say it loud. I'm saying it loud. So, he claims stand your ground, which is the reason why he got off. He didn't get the murder charges, but he was, what's the word I'm looking for? He was locked up for the whole tampering with the evidence situation. Now here's where those are the facts of the case. Here's when I get spicy. White gays. Because some of y'all okay, but there's some of y'all like this who love black dick to the heels, but don't want nobody to know about it. You enjoy. It's kind of the same concept as white women. White gays kind of equate to white women. To an extent. Some. Not all. Because I some white people. I got white friends. Hey, white friends. I love most of y'all. All of y'all, if y'all my white friends. But it's a certain group of y'all who sexualize black men, and that's all you want them for. Is the black dick, the black ass, the black throat, whatever y'all was doing in y'all boudoir, which is y'all business. But it was coming out that you are indeed a flaming hot Cheeto. So what was your way out? You killed them. You killed them. So now his father's on the internet and on the news and all on the circuits saying, my son was murdered. And not his father got to go through this shit. His father and his mother. Just tragic. That man don't look like he hurt a fly. Now, I know some people are crazy and they can do that whole double side thing. But this man don't look like he hurt a fly. But you shot him in the back of the head twice. That's the hole in the story for me. Like, even if you do say stand your ground would mean you were under some kind of attack and you felt that your life was in danger and you had to shoot to save yourself. But there was no like physical damage. There was no harm or foul. There was no struggle. It was just shot in the back of the head twice. To defend your sexuality. So guess what now? Now you in jail for a year. And I'm pretty sure all that you want in Dominic is gonna be behind them bars. And they ain't going to be so gracious behind them bars. And I pray whatever they do to you, you get. And that's just on period. Because you dead ass wrong. It's 2023. Why are we still... Never mind. That's a struggle that I don't understand. So let me not say that because that's not my struggle. So I don't want to talk down on y'all's struggle. The struggle of a DL man. I don't know that struggle. So I can't speak on it. However, I will say this. It's 2021. get the fuck over it. Please. Because don't nobody care. Like, seriously, motherfuckers might care for less than 24 hours. Then after that, guess what? We gonna go back to our regularly scheduled lives. Because don't nobody give a fuck who you fucking if you not fucking them. And that's on that. Oh, I just fucked around and got an attitude. Just gone on the glory. For no reason. Because you wanted to be on the DL and didn't want nobody to know. Your family probably knew already. Let me just tell y'all, one thing's for sure and two things for certain. Your family already knows. If you are on the DL and you are watching this video right now, listen up. If you are on the DL and you are watching this video right now, your family already knows. They know. They know, they know, they know. They know. Now, whether you decide to tell them or not, that's up to you. But they know, they know, they know. So, I have to find some light in this situation. I had to. Right in hell, sir, Gardner. Right in hell. Okay, so Dustin Diamond and went on to glory. Now, we just told y'all 2 weeks ago. It was literally 2 weeks ago that he had stage 4 lung cancer. And now he gone on to glory. Jesus, take the wheel. Now, I just want to know, what do you do? Like, do you get screened for cancer? Like, how do you avoid stuff? Like, what do you do, like, regular? Because I'm one of those people, like, I don't go to the doctor unless I have to. I know it's bad. It's terrible. I'm trash. I know. All of that. Excuse me. But I don't go unless I absolutely have to. Like, if I need, like, if I'm about to die or I'm feeling sickly or something like that, then I'll go. But I don't do, like, regular checkups. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm going to get better. I promise. In 2021, I'm going to get better at going and do regular checkups. But is that what you need to do to catch this stuff? Because people just, like, coming out of nowhere with these stage 4s, like, they skip 1, 2, and 3. Like, how did we miss stage 1, 2, and 3? And you just automatically let us know, I got stage 4. I'm on my way out the door. It's just sad. Him and Alex Trebek. When Alex Trebek told us he was sick, he was at 4 already. He lived a whole year after he told us. So Godspeed to him. But I guess Dustin wasn't so lucky. Just unfortunate. I had to take a look back at my experience with Dustin Diamond because it wasn't Saved by the Bell. I never cared for that show. Just my opinion. But the one thing I do remember about Dustin was the way he used to show his motherfucking ass on Celebrity Fit Club on VH1. I'm showing my age and telling y'all exactly how old I am. But Celebrity Fit Club used to be the show. And when I tell you Dustin showed his ass every week on this show, I got a clip. Don't you worry. Here you go. Play it.
And yesterday. No, you're not going to touch it. All right? If he agrees to combat, if you agree to combat, I'd fight you. And I'll wear your ass out. Would you? How are we going to go man to me? I'm saying you're putting yourself in a You're putting yourself in a ass out, right?
Harvey was not playing with him.
Tell you what else damn next way is 3 pounds. Get your fat ass out of here. Go ahead. You're 3 pounds. Get out of here, man. Everyone else has been up. I don't have to go anywhere. Somebody get his ass out of here. You are full of for your chum. I will beat you. You must out of your part-time cartoon mind.
Harvey was ready to go. That's the kind of shit Dustin used to keep up on that show. I wonder if I have to find that somewhere. They have to put that on some kind of streaming platform because Celebrity Fit Club was the show. Anywho, Harvey was ready to take off on his ass, and that's on that. So R.I.P. to Dustin and things of that nature. Let me read these comments. Hold on. I love a comment. Regular checkups are usually yearly. If they see something, they'll have you come follow up. Oh, okay. Well, I need to go. I mean, I ain't going. And I said, I thought it was just me. Like, Saved by the Bell was never my thing. Maybe I came around too late. Whatever. Anywho, RIP, homeboy. So, oh, speaking of club news. So, listen, I did a thing. I'm doing a thing. We are doing a thing. The Library Live Book Club is coming soon to a Library Live near you. I'm super excited about this. This is one of those things that I've been working on. I told you guys I've been working up a black sweat on a couple of things, and one of those things was the Library Live Book Club. I am super excited to start this next month. March 4th will be our first, so this is how this is going to work. Our first giveaway, if you will. So we start with a book. On any particular Thursday, we will give away a particular book from, it could be like a celebrity biography, self-help books, some meditation books, things of that nature. Some kind of personal journals. I love a personal journal. Actually, I got one in mind that I'm thinking of that I'm definitely going to put on my list. And on Thursday, during the Library Live, we will be gifting one of those books away to one of our viewers, one of the people here Kikiing with us. And then on Friday is the Library Live Book Club Day, where we actually come back and discuss the book, discuss chapter by chapter. We're going to do a chapter a week, so, because, you know, some people got lives, and I get it. So, read a chapter a week, and we'll get through the book in time. But we're starting out, I don't know if I want to tell y'all what book we're starting out with. I'm not telling y'all. I'm not telling. You'll find out on March 4th. But stay tuned for more details and things of that nature. All the rules and things of that nature will be posted eventually. But I'm super excited about the Library Live Book Club. This is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I mean, it's the library. Why wouldn't I sit here and talk about books and shit? It's the library. Not to mention, I used to love a library as a kid. I don't know about y'all, what y'all used to do after school, but I used to want to go to Shaker Heights Library every day after school, because while there was a library directly on the corner of my street on 140th and Kinsman, it wasn't Shaker Heights Library. Shaker Heights Library, it was immense. It was like huge to me. So I was like, whoa. Like, as a little librarian, little love muffin. So that's where I like to spend my days. That's probably why this whole library thing has come full circle for me. It's a circle. It's the circle of life. Anywho, I'm super excited. March 4th, be prepared. That will be our first book giveaway. And I'm so excited to give this book away because I love the author. And I love everything she does. And I'm telling too much. So, that's that. More details to come. I love you guys for watching. So, listen. That's it for the week. That's all we got. Listen, if y'all are still interested in chipping in for Trey Songz OnlyFans, let me know so we can find out what's on this page and then we can get our money back. I'm getting ready to go in here and make this lasagna soup that I seen on Jerry's page. So I'm excited about that because I'm hungry. I'll let y'all know how it turns out. If you got any mess, any Kikis, any teas that we want to talk about, send them to the Welcome to the Library Live Instagram. The link is down in the description, wherever that is. Or you can, it's right here. There you go. I got it right. So that's that. I got 50 cents on it. So that's that. I love you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Oh, tomorrow for the Library Live podcast. 11 a.m. on Station Head. And if not, then next Thursday. Right here on the Library Live. I love you guys for watching. I'm going to make soup. I got 50 cents on it. Okay, so we at $5.50. So oh, wait a minute. Why is my... Oh. Sorry. My tripod tried it. Tripod tried